Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we are doing the September mid-month readings, and this one is going to be for the zodiac sign of Leo. Keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts resonating later, that's not uncommon. This is fortune telling, so we are predicting the future, and oftentimes things haven't happened yet. So if it starts resonating with you later, you're more than welcome to go back to the channel and rewatch any videos that you want. You should be watching your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. It'll give you a much clearer picture of your energy. Okay. So that being said, let's go get started. I'm starting off with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and it's Crow Spirit, and it's telling you to co-create with Spirit. I decided to start changing my where I read. You know, there's no reason for me to be chained to a desk. So I should have probably done this the opposite direction. I'm facing the sun. It was beautiful. It was all on the table, and but I didn't take into consideration that you're not going to be able to see the front of the cards. So we're going to work on different places and different angles and different things that we can do. So the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. We have Animal Guardian, and it's telling you to trust your instincts. Okay? Trust your instincts. All right. And Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Okay. Honor your inner knowing. Alright, so we're going to do a 5-card spread. This is going to be past, present, future. Let me see. Advice from Spirit and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. And in the past, it shows you learning how to see things from a higher perspective. Okay, yeah, I know that's not the normal. I'm an intuitive reader, so you're going to get intuitive readings. Look, the King of Swords is way high up. He is seeing things from a higher perspective because look how high he is. He's above the canopy of the forest. He's above the birds, the flocks of birds. Right? So he does see things from a much higher perspective. He's also very logical, cutting. He can be very cutting. But I don't think that's his normal. It's just that he's so logical that if you have any emotions, it can slice you. It can feel like he's slicing you to the bone, and yet he doesn't intend it with ill will. If he did, you would know. Okay, so they're very, very logical. See, it's all in the mind. They have very good. They control. You know how the swords energies. We get into the 9 of swords. We get into the 8 of swords where we feel bound. He doesn't do that. He's mastered all that. He has mastered the mind. Okay, he's a mastermind. He's also been through a lot. And he's making his decisions for his people. He is following his intuition. He is following his gut. He does know how to co-create with Spirit, and he does trust his instincts. Okay. And if you can do that, that was you in the past. Now, in the present, if you can handle that type of energy, you're going to be celebrating life. Okay. Because he's probably warm and loving in his personal quarters with his wife and his children. Who knows? I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that. But when he's king, he's king. Okay. And you've learned these hard lessons. Okay, this is your future card, but the future. This is the future. The future is you've already learned these lessons, but the future coming in for you is that sun breaking. It's that dawn coming. Okay? Trust it. Trust your inner knowing. Co-create with spirit. Don't let anything get in your way. You have the brains, you have the ability, the happiness, and you have the lessons. And you are mastering this. You are mastering something. And whatever this is, it's probably going to bring you a lot of will probably bring you a lot of abundance. Okay? Alright. You were holding on to things you didn't need to. That's why the king was there. Help you cut him away. You were, you know, feeling left out in the cold, and the king is there. Okay? Now, if you can master these lessons, and you did, okay? I don't think it's so much mastering the lessons. The last lesson is to understand that you've mastered the lessons and you need to go towards the dawn. You see the light coming in, and that's when you know you've mastered it. Okay? And then you have the Two of Cauldrons coming in. This is messages of love. This is a union. Okay? But these messages heal. Okay? And it's two totally different types of people. One's very emotional, one's very rational, one's very practical, down to earth. That's an earth sign, actually. The green, I'm going with that. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, and this is a passionate. This is a new beginning in love. Okay. Now, the Two of Cups, cauldrons, normally it can be love and it can be a union. I'm going pretty much. This is a new love coming in. But keep in mind, it can be the other. So let's go with the Wizard's Tarot. Since we're creating, let's create. Alright, tell me more about the King of Swords. Okay, there we go. They just hopped right out there. King of Swords. Okay, so you left something. You're moving on towards something else. You may have had to... I think that's why we got the Ten of Wands here. See, you're in the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, Swords. And see the protective energy that this magician put it? It's all right to ask for help. Okay? It's all right to ask for help because you're moving out of a storm. You know, it's hard to navigate in a storm. So, you're getting some kind of communication. This is about, it's a small communication, but it could be about like a job offer. This is job, career, money, benefit. You won, you know, you're out of gas and you won 20 bucks on lottery. Okay. So, okay. Now, the idea is that this is wish fulfillment. It's also celebrating life. It's also learning how to love yourself. Now, you've obviously been guarded in the past. And you're probably still watching out for people, and that's okay. You can be a little bit suspicious of whatever this message is that's coming in for you, but it is bringing you the potential for a new beginning in abundance. Okay? But you have to recognize, so again, you have to co-create with spirit. But just because it says that doesn't mean you shouldn't be, you know, you may get 6 offers and 5 of them be scams and the one be the right one. You have to trust your instincts. You have to follow that inner knowing. You have to know that you know there's a new day dawn. You know that you learned the lessons in the past. But don't learn them so much that you can't discern what is good for you. You know what I'm saying? So you know, this could be very passionate, something very passionate. It could be something that you love to do. Maybe you never thought that you could make money making cooking videos. Or in my case, I am passionate about tarot. You know, I never thought about putting YouTube channels out. I mean, I've done tarot for years, but 35 as a matter of fact, it never occurred to me. I didn't have the technical skills, blah, 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 yada, yada. And so I went out and learned them. And the thing is that this is a passionate new beginning. And you have leveled up in love. I mean, you learned something. You've passed the 6, okay? You've passed on to the 6. You already have the 5 cups that you've learned from the past. So this is number 6, and it's dealing with the past. Okay, it could be a past person, past situations, but it is about love. Okay, now you're mastering something now. This is your justice. This could be a court case. I'm going with you mastering something. It's either you're having to go through something and it's going to build you up and free you up for love, or it could be karmic. It could be karmic justice. But whatever it is, keep in mind you are very wise. You're the queen. I have a king of wands around here somewhere. That's a matched pair. So here's your queen. Use your wisdom. You're a warrior. No doubt about it. If nothing else, you are a spiritual warrior. She's got a sword, and do not mistake her for somebody that does not know how to wield it. This woman can go into battle and win. Okay? She's very wise. So it's not telling you to go into battle, but look how comfortable she is with that sword. She's not afraid to cut things away that do not serve her, and you need to be the same way. Okay, because she's making decisions based on what's best for her kingdom and herself. Again, follow that intuition and trust that inner knowing. If it doesn't feel right, think twice. Okay. Now, this wish fulfillment is, this union, you have found yourself. You've learned how to love yourself, and that's why love's coming in for you. Okay, so make your plans. Make your plans. You have the Ace of Cauldrons here, and it looks like as soon as you find, I think that you're going to want to charge forward, because I think this is going to bring you peace and harmony. Okay. Willpower and victory. Okay. And, it takes a lot of strength to do this. And I know you have a lot of burdens right now, but, you're moving towards putting them down. So, what you want to co-create with Spirit, then you need to adapt the energies of the Queen of Wands. And what she does is she's very creative. She's dynamic. She thinks outside the box is what she does. She follows her intuition for one. She's got a magic wand. And she's growing sunflowers in a desert. So she figured out how to divert water. So I'm saying she's that woman that said, well, I want water. There's a river right there, and it doesn't run through my kingdom, so why don't we divert it so that it comes through my kingdom? And she may have been the first person that ever did that. Okay? It doesn't have to be that it's thinking outside of the box. Who else would think that? And having the wherewithal, the courage to have that kind of decision, because, how in the world did you think that we're going to divert a river? One rock at a time, baby. You're gonna put it up, and it's gonna change the course of the river, even if you have to cut out and have people. But if your people are starving or drowning, or not, we're not drowning if they don't have water, but if they want water, they'll go out and dig it. And the thing is, it's just because nobody ever thought of it before. So learn to think outside of the box. Trust your instincts. Trust that inner knowing. Okay? Shush. Alright? So let me get a couple of Archangel cards. Sorry. I'm puppy sitting. Alright. Let me get a couple of Archangel cards and see what we can do with this. Claircognizance. Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you, because these are answered prayers. Shh. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And then we have Indigo children and Crystal children. You have a bond with children, and in particular, you can help children who are sensitive. All right, so I'm going to end this there. I hope all this works out for you. Thank you so much for watching the readings, and I hope you go for it. So, have a great day. Thanks for watching.